Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name's Dee. I live and run a wellbeing studio here in Canberra, Australia, and yeah, I just love sharing my passion for aromatherapy and just, I guess, all things wellbeing and lifestyle, and yeah, just I guess sharing ways that you can live a happy, healthy life that works for you. So if that is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. But today I'm going to share the beautiful Bergamot essential oil with you. So I've got some notes here that I'm going to be looking at as we go along, but I'm just going to share just a brief overview, like the best bits of bergamot. Then I'm going to talk about the healing properties, and I really focus on, I guess, the spiritual, emotional side of essential oils. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on when I'm talking about the healing properties. Yeah, I just think that aromatherapy is just such a soul healing, I guess, tool for you to have in your life. Then I'm going to be sharing some insights from the experts and industry leaders that I follow and go to for my information. Then just some other interesting tidbits that I have come across, and then a beautiful mantra for bergamot and some journaling prompts that really align with bergamot. I just find essential oils just really, I guess, using them as an anchor when you are journaling, just to really tune into how you're feeling and just add another layer to your journaling, I guess, experience. Yeah, so I'm going to share some prompts that I think go really well alongside bergamot, and then just some blends, so just some other essential oils that blend really beautifully with bergamot. And if you have any questions throughout this video, please pop them in the comments below and I will come back and answer them as best I can. So let's get started. Just a little bit of an overview of bergamot. So it is cold pressed, so that's how we get the essential oil, and it comes from the rind of the plant. So yeah, that rind is cold pressed, and that's where the oil comes from. It has a very fruity, fresh, citrusy aroma, kind of like a green, slightly herbaceous, slightly floral kind of scent to it as well. But yeah, very fresh and citrusy, really beautiful oil. And it is a heart chakra oil, so it really helps in healing the heart and strengthening the heart. Just a really beautiful oil for the heart chakra. So when I kind of think of bergamot, I think of it being refreshing, restoring, rejuvenating, uplifting, but also balancing at the same time. So not too uplifting in the energizing sense, but just in that beautiful balancing sort of sense. It eases stress and exhaustion. It is very, very soothing and strengthening. And it just instills a joyous, gentle, positive energy that can bring motivation and a sense of fulfillment to your day. So yeah, just a really beautiful essential oil. I say that about every essential oil, but they all are beautiful in their own way. So just expanding on that and talking about the healing properties. So I think bergamot is just a really cheery oil that is truly, truly balancing. It just really brings everything back into balance. It's uplifting yet sedative, so that helps us just to relax and just to be able to let go of any of that tension that you are feeling in your mind, in your body, in your soul. It just really helps with that. It's strengthening, soothing properties. Just again, just allow you to let go and just to relax. It's very gentle and joyous, as I said, and refreshing and restoring. So this makes it really good for burnout, stress, depression, anxiety as well. I haven't got that written down here, but yeah, just really beautiful, gentle oil for those, for those just states that you can be in, that Yeah, especially burnout. Really, really lovely oil for that when you're just feeling exhausted and burnt out. Its gentle energy also helps to support you in times of grief. It just brings a really beautiful sense of lightness and hope and gives you that permission that perhaps you don't give yourself, but just that, I guess, that energy of allowing yourself to heal in your own time. Like, just take your time. There is no timeline, especially with grief. It's just, yeah, it's that really gentle, soothing energy that bergamot has that, yeah, just allows you to give yourself that time to heal. So it brings relaxation, rejuvenation and positive energy to your day. So it has a very optimistic energy. So yeah, it just allows those optimistic thoughts to flow, and just allows you to feel that optimism and hope, I guess. It helps us to feel more confident and accepting of ourselves and our own unique beauty, and be more comfortable in our bodies, and just to feel comfortable with ourselves and our beauty, both inner and outer. Yeah, so just great for motivation, strength and a sense of fulfillment. Yeah, just a really beautiful, I guess, balancing, healing essential oil. So let's just talk about some insights from some of the industry leaders that I follow. So first of all, Susan Fisher-Rizzi, she says, thanks to bergamot's sunny and warming disposition, the oil helps people regain self-confidence and it uplifts and refreshes the spirit. The gentle fragrance, like a bouquet of flowers, evokes joy and warms the heart. Bergamot personality is young at heart, joyful, confident, caring and positive. I just agree with all of that. And next we have Valerie Werwood. She says bergamot will lighten the heart and dispel self-criticism and blame. To any soul, bergamot brings freshness and illumination. Isn't that just a beautiful word, illumination? Lifting us from stagnation, bringing an awareness that the light will rescue us and take us ever forward to the realms of peace and joy. I think that really comes into that point I talked about grief and healing, and just bringing lightness and freshness to our souls. The last little thing I want to share is from Holmes. He says, ultimately then we can say that bergamot's highest gift is to assist in staying with our own experience and to be ever open, curious and in wonder of each moment of life as it arises, each now as it unfolds, without the burden of previous feelings and concepts. As a light-filled refresher of the mind and soul, bergamot simply suggests that to experience life in a balanced way, we need to start by accepting the experience of each moment for what it is, without prior expectations. Isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful passage? Yeah, I guess what all of these people, I guess, are saying is bergamot brings that beautiful lightness and freshness to our souls, and I love that. I love that. Yeah, it just really, I guess, reminds me of how healing bergamot can be. And yeah, sometimes we don't so much, or I don't so much turn to the citrusy sort of essential oils for that real deep healing, but I think bergamot can really help us on so many levels. So yeah, that is just some just some insights from the experts in the aromatherapy industry, and just some other interesting information that I would like to share, and that is bergamot's affinity to the wood element. So the wood element has this real cool, dry energy, and when we are, if I can speak properly, I guess when we are in harmony with that wood element, we feel motivated, we feel organized, we feel at ease with ourselves, we can allow ourselves to feel joy. And when we are in disharmony with the wood element, that is when we feel tense and frustrated. We might feel a little bit angry. We don't feel very flexible in our lives. So I feel very inflexible and stuck. And so bergamot really can help ease that disharmony and bring us back into harmony and enhance those feelings of motivation and ease and joy and lightness, and yeah, just help to bring us back into harmony with that really beautiful wood element. So the highest expression of the wood element is compassion, and I think that's like compassion for ourselves, like I spoke about. Bergamot is really good for that self-criticism and just helping us be able to accept ourselves more and give ourselves that self-compassion, but also just that compassion for the world around us, the people around us, just compassion in general. So that is where bergamot will really help with the wood element in our lives. So Mojay, he wrote a beautiful book, which I have used standing on several books, and his book is one of them. It's called Aromatherapy for Healing the Spirit, and this is when he talks about the wood elements, and he talks about compassion, and he says that compassion develops from a generosity of spirit and the ability to see the human condition unclouded by dogma or bitterness. Compassion is an expression of our ultimate power, the power that stems from the universal mind. So I guess just when our mind, body and soul are in harmony, I guess we can easily tune into that sort of generosity of spirit and that compassion for ourselves and those around us. I hope that all makes sense. The other thing is bergamot is used in Earl Grey tea, and it's really interesting because I hate, there aren't many foods and drinks that I hate, but I really just do not like Earl Grey tea, but I love bergamot, so that's just a really interesting little insight there. Yeah, so I guess that is the main sort of things that I wanted to share with you in terms of bergamot essential oil. So now we will move on to a beautiful mantra, some journaling prompts and some blends. So my mantra for bergamot is: I am balanced, I am soothed, I am gentle and joyous, I feel refreshed, I am fulfilled, I am bergamot. So you could even use that as a little affirmation if those are the things that you are wanting to bring into your life. You can use bergamot essential oil and use that mantra to really, I guess, connect to and align to the energy of bergamot and the things that bergamot can bring into your life. And so I've got 3 journaling prompts that I feel like are really good with bergamot. And the first one is, I feel balanced when. And then you can just journal out as many things that you can think of, or just whatever comes to mind that help you to feel balanced. And then the second one is, I bring joy and positive energy to my day by, and again, just whatever things come to your mind that you know will bring you joy and positive energy. And then the last one is, I feel refreshed and restored when and again, just journal out what will help you to feel refreshed and restored. And it's really nice, you can do that journaling and then have the essential oil there with you, and then you might want to continually, over weeks or months, or it might just be like months or a year later, you want to come back to that feeling of balance, and you can really I guess use bergamot as an essential, but you can use bergamot as an anchor for those things, and just use the essential oil and the journaling together. Really, really beautiful, a little practice to have in your life. So lastly, let's talk about what blends well with bergamot. So it blends really beautiful with lavender to calm, balance and soothe. It blends really beautiful with sandalwood to ground and harmonize. And then I have a blend which has bergamot, pine and boronia essential oil in there. And that kind of helps us to connect to the energy of autumn. and it helps us to connect to gratitude. It helps us to let go of what we no longer need and just to come back to our breath, come back to ourselves, and just help you to really deeply nurture your mind, body and soul. So yeah, that is just a beautiful, I guess, seasonal blend, but really a blend you can use at any time of the year for those things. There are many more things that blend well with bergamot, but I just thought that those ones are a really good place to start. I hope you really enjoyed learning a little bit about bergamot. I will be coming in with lots more essential oil videos from now on. So yeah, let me know, if you like bergamot. Let me know, if you use it and what you use it for in the comments. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback. And yeah, I will see you in another video very soon. Bye guys.